Hey everyone, and a massive, warm welcome back to the channel. To every single person watching this right now, wherever you are in the world, I am sending you the biggest, most positive vibes. I truly hope you're feeling fantastic, happy, and most importantly, healthy today. Take a deep breath, relax, and get ready for a story that will completely change how you listen to the world around you, especially if you live anywhere near a farm. Now, I want you to think about the different ways people talk. If you've ever traveled, you know that a person from Texas sounds completely different from someone in London, or someone in Boston, or someone in Australia. We call these regional accents, and they're shaped by where we grow up, who we talk to, and the unique sounds of our community. We think this is something uniquely human, a special part of our culture and identity. But what if I told you that we are not the only ones who develop these local dialects? What if I told you that one of the most common, gentle, and familiar animals on Earth also speaks with a distinct regional accent? I'm talking about cows. That's right. The humble cow, peacefully grazing in a field, doesn't just let out a generic moo. According to fascinating research, cows actually have regional accents in their vocalizations. Their moos can have different tones, pitches, and patterns depending on which herd they belong to and where they live. It sounds like something from a children's cartoon, but I promise you, this is a real, observable phenomenon that is teaching us incredible things about animal communication, social learning, and the deep, hidden intelligence of the creatures we share our planet with. So, how does this work? How do cows develop an accent? And what does their moo actually mean? Let's journey into the peaceful pasture and learn to listen to the world of the talking cow. To understand how a cow could possibly have an accent, we first have to appreciate that a moo is not just a simple, mindless sound. It is a complex form of communication. For a long time, farmers and animal behaviorists have known that cows don't just moo for no reason. They have different calls for different situations. A mother cow has a specific, soft, low-frequency moo to call her calf. A calf has a higher-pitched, more desperate call when it's hungry or has become separated from its mother. There's a different sound for excitement at feeding time, a call of distress if they're hurt or scared, and even a contented rumble when they're relaxed and chewing their cud. Each moo carries information, much like a word in our language carries meaning. But the discovery of regional accents takes this to a whole new level. It suggests that cows aren't just born with a fixed set of sounds, they are capable of vocal learning. This means they can subtly change and adapt their calls based on their social environment, a trait once thought to be almost exclusive to humans, bats, and a few other species like dolphins, whales, and of course, parrots. The idea that cows might be on this list is a breathtaking shift in how we view their intelligence. So, how does a cow learn an accent? It all comes down to social bonding and the desire to fit in. Cows are profoundly social animals. They live in tight-knit herds, often with complex hierarchies and deep friendships. They can form best friends within the herd and can become stressed and anxious if they are separated from their companions. Because they are so social, communication is vital for maintaining herd cohesion and harmony. Now, imagine a group of cows that has lived together for a long time. Just like a group of human friends who start to use the same slang words and phrases, a herd of cows begins to develop a shared vocal style. The calves are the biggest evidence of this. They are not just born mooing in the herd's accent, they learn it. A young calf listens to its mother and the other older, influential cows in the herd. It experiments with its own vocalizations, much like a human baby babbles, and slowly refines its moos to match the sounds it hears most often. If the herd has a tendency to moo with a slightly higher pitch, the calf will learn to moo with a higher pitch. If the cows in a particular valley tend to draw out their moos into longer, more melodic calls, the new calves will pick up on that and mimic it. This is the birth of a regional accent. It's a form of social learning that strengthens the bonds within the herd and creates a shared identity. A cow from a herd in the rolling hills of Somerset in England might genuinely sound different from a cow from a flat, windy farm in the Midlands, to the trained ear of another cow or a dedicated scientist. The research that uncovered this was led by a group of scientists who were studying dairy farms across different regions. They recorded hundreds of hours of cow vocalizations and then used sophisticated audio software to analyze them. This software can break down a moo into its component parts: its frequency, how high or low the pitch is, its amplitude, how loud it is, and its cadence, the rhythm and pattern of the call. When they compared the moos from different herds, they found statistically significant variations in these elements. The differences were subtle to our ears, but they were consistent and repeatable. It wasn't that the cows were speaking a different language, it was that they had different dialects, or accents, within the same language of moo. This research opens up a world of possibilities for understanding animal welfare. If we can learn to understand these subtle differences in cow vocalizations, we can better understand their emotional states. Are they stressed? Are they content? Are they lonely? Their moo holds the key. Some forward-thinking farmers are already using this knowledge, paying closer attention to the sounds their herds make to gauge their overall well-being and quickly identify any individuals who might be in distress based on a change in their vocal patterns. This discovery does more than just give us a fun fact, it fundamentally challenges the way we think about the animals we often take for granted. We tend to view cows as simple, docile creatures, but they are actually complex, emotional, and intelligent beings with rich social lives. The fact that they develop regional accents is a powerful sign of their social intelligence. It shows that they are not isolated individuals but deeply connected members of a culture, a cow culture. They have traditions, in their own way. They have a shared identity that is expressed through sound. It makes you wonder what else they are saying to each other that we haven't yet learned to hear. When a cow looks at you and moos, it's not just making noise. It might be saying hello, it might be asking a question, or it might be expressing a feeling, all with the subtle inflection of its hometown herd. This idea connects us to the natural world in a more intimate way. It breaks down the barrier we've built between human and animal intelligence and shows us that communication, culture, and community are forces of nature that extend far beyond our own species. So, the next time you're driving through the countryside and you pass a field of peacefully grazing cows, I want you to roll down your window and listen. Really listen. That gentle, familiar sound drifting across the field isn't just random noise. It's a conversation. It's a story. It's a mother calling to her calf with a tone that is unique to their family and their herd. It's a testament to the hidden depths of the animal world, a world brimming with communication we are only just beginning to decode. The cow with a regional accent is a beautiful reminder that we share this planet with other beings who have their own identities, their own communities, and their own voices. We just need to learn how to listen.